As expected, at least that's what I expected. The Miami Heat have made no moves. The Heat have let the trade deadline come and go. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains in Milwaukee. Ja Morant remains in Memphis. And the Miami Heat's 500 team trudges forward as Eric Spoelstra continues to destroy the value of one Kalel Ware. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Heat Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez. Show me to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. To sit here and say I am not slightly aggravated, irritated, annoyed would be an understatement. The guy that I've been wanting for 3 months is Ja Morant. I've been very, very clear about that. Ja Morant to me seemed like the easy decision, a legitimate point guard who can make plays, create for others while also being very, very dynamic, and people will want to come watch him play. And then it allows you to put Davion Mitchell off the bench where he really is. That's what he is. That's who he should be. But we're starting him because we just don't have any, for lack of better words, talent. We don't have it. We are a very limited franchise. Our best player is Norman Powell. And I like Norman Powell, but if that's your best player, then you've got a role player as your best player. I mean, it's just that simple. And I like Norman Powell, but in no world should Norman Powell be the best player on your team. The only way that is if your team just isn't very good. Powell's averaging 23 games. This is the best year of his life. This guy's 32 years old, having the best season of his career with Miami because he's taking more shots than he's ever taken before on a team. Even last year, he had averaged 21.8 points. But it's becoming very, very tired and very, very annoying as a Miami Heat fan to watch the same shit happen again. If I haven't done so yet, did I forget to introduce myself? Because I am frustrated. Welcome back, everyone, to an edition of Heat Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez. Show. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think of Miami standing pat once again and doing nothing when we needed to make some moves. You let me know. Shout out to the sponsor of the show, Natalie Lopez, attorney at law. When life hits hard, the law firm of Natalie Lopez hits back harder. Practicing in the areas of criminal defense and family laws. You can be reached at 954-888-8833. That's 954-888-8833. And on Instagram at nat.guilty, nat.guilty. She will fight for you. Let's continue. The Miami Heat were seemingly looking to trade to get Giannis Antetokounmpo and potentially Ja Morant. The trade offer was clearly not enough for the Milwaukee Bucks to make a move. I don't know what they wanted, but I can tell you this. Miami clearly didn't offer enough, but at the same time, enough what they should have been trading and offering in the trade was Bam Adebayo, not Kalel Ware. If they had offered Bam Adebayo for Giannis Antetokounmpo, the trade probably would have gotten done. Instead, the way the Milwaukee Bucks probably viewed this thing is we're giving away a franchise player, an MVP player, for a hope of Kalel Ware becoming a great player. He's a good player. And Eric Spoelstra for the last month and a half has devalued him in how he's played him and the comments that he's made about him. And then he became the focal point of the trade possibility with the Bucks. Well, you just told me for a month and a half that the guy sucks. So why in the world would I want him now? Why? And that's what Eric Spoelstra did. That's what Eric Spoelstra did. And it's like we come to the point where Eric Spoelstra's decision making, I question incredibly. I don't trust him. I have not trusted Pat Riley in quite some time. He hasn't closed the deal in forever. And then you have the Tyler Hero component. If you couldn't get Giannis, you really need to go after Ja Morant. And your focal point could have, once again, been Tyler Hero. But they don't make that deal. Ja Morant's miserable. and they still don't trade him. I'm sorry. We're at a point where the Miami Heat are just a franchise. You can kill all that culture nonsense. They're just a team. They're 27 and 25. They've been a 500 franchise for the last 4 years. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore that they have made the finals because they are still a 500 team. Right now, they're 27 and 25. They just lost to the Atlanta Hawks by 12. They're 3-3 in their last 6, 4-4 in their last 8, 5-5 in their last. I mean, this is really what's going on. Loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Folks, like this is they're 7-8, they're 8-8. They're 8-8 in their last. I'm sorry, they're 7-8 in their last 15, 7-9 in their last 16, 8-9 in their last 17. They're a 500 team. They're a 500 team. They're a 500 squad. And you keep on spinning the wheels, hoping, praying that someone becomes something. I love Jaime Jaquez. Why isn't he starting? Enough already. Why isn't Jaime Jaquez starting? Why is he coming off the bench? How in the world against the Atlanta Hawks is Jaime Jaquez not in the starting lineup? Instead, they start Simone Fontecchio and Myron Gardner over Jaquez with Andrew Wiggins out. We got Norman Powell out for personal reasons. Tyler Hero out with a rib injury that I don't know how he hurt his ribs. The man doesn't play. How do you hurt your ribs when you don't play? Stuff is frustrating people, man. And I don't have an answer. I don't know what the direction of this franchise is. Pat Riley doesn't like rookies. He's never liked playing young players, and Kel'el Ware is getting that treatment right now. Spoelstra is a disciple of Riley, so he's getting that dog shit treatment right now. It's become tired. It's become tired. You have a team full of role players. That's what the Miami Heat is. That's what the Miami Heat has long been for the past, I don't know, 8 years. With the exception of Jimmy Butler, this team has been nothing but role players for like 7, 8 years. Even at the end, Dwayne Wade was a role player at the end of his career. He wasn't a star. People weren't paying to watch 37-year-old Dwayne Wade play basketball, other than for the fact it was his last go round. But no one was expecting him to be he wasn't a star at that point. He was a role player. We haven't had a star. I mean, Jimmy Butler was our star, and we gave him away. We gave him away. At least what Jimmy Butler could do for us in the playoffs was, as long as we got there, Jimmy Butler could make it really, really interesting. That's what Jimmy Butler's capability was. He can make us competitive and give us a chance to win. Now, what do we got? We got a group of role players. Bam Adebayo is a role player. Tyler Hero, when he's healthy, he's a role player. Norman Powell, a role player. They're all role players. They're good role players, but they're all role players. There's no star. There is not one singular star on this team. I challenge you to tell me that I'm wrong. Challenge you. We are a group of role players, and Pat Riley has not changed anything in years. They blow the draft all the time. And we got this same dog shit every year. We're going to be in the play-in game again. We're actually first in our division. Can you imagine that? We are first in the division right now for the time being, but we can't beat Orlando ever. So we're a 7 seed right now, and we would play the Orlando Magic, who's beaten us 4 times. I mean, they've beaten us 4 times, people. 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 3 times. They beat us 3 times. They beat us all 3 times we played this year. So they've already won the season series against the Miami Heat. Beat us every time they play us. Matchup is terrible. But yeah, so we're sitting here as the 7th seed. They're an 8th seed. So we'll play them as of today. I'm sure that will change. But yeah, right now we are at 7. So we're in the play-in once again. And then, of course, you know who else is in the play-in? The Atlanta Hawks, Chicago Bulls. This is the same story every single year. Go year after year. Last year, who was in the play-in? Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, Chicago. We lost to Orlando. We beat who the hell did we beat? We beat Chicago? No, we beat Atlanta. We beat Atlanta. How about the year before that? 23-24. Philly, Miami, Chicago, Atlanta. Every year, man. It's like clockwork. We are a play-in team year after year. Year before that, Atlanta, Miami, Chicago, Toronto. There are 3 guarantees in life. Atlanta, Chicago, Miami are in the play-in every single year. We have not been out of the play-in since 2021-22 when we were the 1 seed and lost to Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. Year before that, we were a 6. Miracle. Miracle. Year before that, that was before the play-in started. It's becoming a joke, guys. It's a joke. I can't take this franchise seriously. I don't know how you can either. But we will trudge along and we will pray that something miraculous happens at some point, and we'll see. But right now, we are the same team we were yesterday. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. It's Heat Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.